The results of tests like that, scans of monks' brains show meditation alters structure and functioning. This was published in the Proceedings of the National Academy of Science. Long-term meditators self-induce high-amplitude gamma synchrony during mental practice. I'm sure you all got that, right? If you didn't and you want to know more, I went myself to figure out what they meant, and when I read the article, I still didn't get it. But the point is that when you meditate, your brain changes for the good. So that faced with, the one monk who you saw pictured, they showed him repeated pictures of auto accidents, of Holocaust photographs, of horrifying, terrifying, blood-curdling, brutal, sad images and sounds, and the part of his brain that lit up was not the fear, it was the compassion side. It was the amygdala part of the brain that opened to kindness and sadness, not fear. So distinctly different after years of meditation. Interesting, huh? National Geographic recently did a big series of articles that reported that Western doctors are starting to be less skeptical about Buddhism, about meditation, that is to say. Regular meditation increases smarts and staves off aging. The research is one in a string of studies that suggests some time spent getting in tune with the flow of your breathing can complement a regimen of pills, diet, and exercise. Meditation is being prescribed for stress, anxiety, infertility, skin diseases, and other ailments. Take 3 meditations and mail in the $5, right? Many medical professionals in the West remain skeptical or are against the use of meditation for therapy, but some are beginning to endorse its benefits, said neuroscientist Sarah Lazar, who leads the research at Harvard Medical School in Boston. Our hope is that by providing concrete evidence of meditation's benefits, more people will at least try it and see if it's beneficial for them. So this was in National Geographic. BBC recently reported, and I'm sure you'll be glad to know, and you heard it here at VegSource, Buddhists really are happier. And maybe those who associate with them. Scientists say they have evidence to show that Buddhists really are happier and calmer than other people. There's a caveat here. Researchers at the University of California at UCSF Med Center found that experienced Buddhists who meditate regularly, if you're a couch potato Buddhist, you still may be miserable. We're less likely to be shocked, flustered, surprised, or angry compared to other people. Paul Ekman, who carried out the study, said the most remarkable hypothesis is there's something about conscientious Buddhist practice that results in the kinds of happiness we all seek. And just translate meditation for that, okay? So if you want to know more, go check BBC News 2003, May 2003. All right. Here's another place. Now that we've seen scientists encounter with Buddhism, how about with scientists encounter with meditation? How about when it flows out into society? Here is a fascinating encounter between meditation and the academy. These folks are academics. They're scholars who want to do something useful with the meditation that they have been learning and practicing, and they want to stitch it into the fabric of society. So they're looking at social justice, law, youth problems, issues of work in the workplace, philanthropy, places where the insights of meditation can apply and get some traction on the issues that can benefit society. Contemplativemind.org. You'll find more about that. There's an excellent summary of practices on their page, recommended as scholar safe, having been double-blind tested and peer-reviewed. These meditation methods are okay. They're useful and valid, say the scholars. All right, some pictures. Santa Monica Zen Center. American flag. This is a Jewish Zen master getting ready to go in and lead his meditation class. This gentleman is working with the Boston College basketball team, teaching them positive contemplation in order to improve their concentration, which I'm sure reflects in a higher percentage of free throws, more three-pointers, fewer fouls. I don't know about power dunks. Probably that's unclear on the concept. But this is Senor Jose Hermanillo, Sr., who was an inmate at state prison and came back to teach the inmates Qigong. This I recommend to anyone who's interested in finding out more. Doing Time, Doing Vipassana is an hour-long video produced by two Israeli filmmakers who discovered a woman named Kiran Bedi, B-E-D-I, Kiran Bedi. Dr. Kiran Bedi is a jail warden in Tihar prison in New Delhi, one of the worst prisons in the world, overcrowded, full of, you become a better criminal by entering Tihar prison. And she was determined to actually rehabilitate the inmates instead of simply incarcerating them. So she found a method, the Vipassana meditation taught by Goenka, S. Goenka, who is a layman, not a monk, in India who teaches Vipassana meditation. It's called contemplating meditation, Vipassana. And what happened was, with the application of meditation to the inmates at Tihar prison, she turned the prison into an ashram. Now, take a look at this group. They're all wearing uniforms. She began with who? She began with the wardens. She required all the wardens, here is Kiran Bedi, she's the main warden, to do the course first. 10 days of meditation in silence, utter silence, no contact, simply working with your mind on these ageless technologies of meditation. John Robbins yesterday talked about the roots, these wisdom technologies that we all know but run past because they're so slow. Well, here's one of them. These are all wardens who took the meditation course first, and then they began with 100 inmates, then 1,000 inmates, and then 3,000 inmates, and Tihar prison changed. The film is superb. Doing Time, Doing Vipassana. These methods have been applied at San Bruno Jail in San Francisco, in Seattle, in various forward correctional systems around the country, introducing meditation to the jails.